hello, you're here with Tiffany Melkson, and I'm here with Louis Zimmerman.
My name is Louis Zamperini.
How was your day today?
My day was great.
That's good. Well, how are you feeling?
My day was great.
Great. Okay, so you guys tell us about yourself. Like, what's the jets about you? Like, the beginning live, like, who are you?
Who am I? Okay, well, I was born in January 1917.
Irrelevant.
You know, it's like my birthday.
Right.
Thought I should include.
Right.
Okay. I grew up with my parents. They were immigrants.
What was your home life like? What did you do as a kid?
I went to Torrance High School and I actually joined my high school track team. I'm a runner. So,
That wasn't really a perfect form, though.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't.
It's the Zamperini way.
Oh, that's your last name. I thought it was Zimmerman. Well,
I'm not done.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't grow up a Christian, but like one day I heard this guy. He was preaching. He was telling a sermon. His name was Billy Graham, and like
I've heard of him. America, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Billy Graham. And after hearing that, like, I was so moved and motivated. Like, I decided to just give my life to God.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Thanks.
That's so good for you. I mean, honestly, I've never met someone so passionate, so pure, so honest to God.
Thanks.
Anytime,
Honestly.
honestly, you're special. We'll be right back in 15 seconds. And we're back, people. I hope that break was nice. Alright, so, Louis, I just wanted to ask. Obviously, random people, you know, basically not famous, don't come on my show for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, how did you get to this point? Like, what is your story? What?
Well,
It's
Sorry.
fine.
I'll just go because I know what you're about to ask. Yeah.
Oh, you do, so you can remember. Just go on. Track, start.
Okay, so after joining my high school, track team, I discovered that I was like really passionate about the sport. Like, I was really good at it, and like I saw that I had a gift from God. And like after I started to realize these things, I decided, I was like, maybe if I started training, that I should like go into the Olympics. Ugh, your pillows are very uncomfortable. Okay, so after training for a while, I actually ran in the Olympics in 1936. It was a great experience. It was really tough competition. My hair look good? So after I ran in the Olympics in 1936, I ended in 8th place, and I ran the 5,000 meters. My last lap, I ran it in 56 seconds.
So you're gloating, and it's fine.
So yeah, that happened. And like, I've always loved it. And so I started training again, and I was planning on going to the Olympics in 1940. But then World War II started, so I couldn't. It got canceled.
Really?
Yes.
Who canceled it?
No, it's just because like this was a worldwide issue, so like it just got
canceled.
canceled.
I understand.
Yeah. So, like I was saying before this dweeb interrupted me, I don't even know I'm on your show. Okay, so where was I, before you interrupted me? So the Olympics were canceled, and so I just decided to enlist myself in the Army Air Corps. And you know what? Like, we were out on a mission, and I was in the air, in an airplane, of course. Are you listening?
I hope so. Because if you can fly, I wonder why I can't then. I get more money than you.
You don't know me. I'm telling you who I am. Maybe if you'd listen. Okay, so I lost my train of thought again because you just can't keep your trap shut.
Maybe if you stop talking so much smack and so smart to me, maybe you get some stuff finished.
Okay, so I was in the air flying in a plane, and something happened with the engine. Something went wrong, And then it all went downhill from there. We had to crash land in the ocean. It was crazy. So what ended up happening was, it was just me and then 2 of my other, people on the plane that survived this. There were plenty of people that lost their lives that day. Let's take a moment of silence. Okay, so we were the only ones left, and we were in the middle of the ocean. So, like, there were just constant thoughts of, like, how am I gonna get out of this mess? So, like, we made a raft. We stayed on that raft for 47 days. That is a long time. And the only kind of food that we could have is either fish.
You're boring.
I'm telling my story. It's getting good. Okay, so, like I was saying, so the only food and the only chance of survival we had was if seagulls would come onto our raft, sorry for the explicit language here, but we had to kill them and eat them, because what else were we gonna eat?
Oh my gosh. You didn't tell me it was that explicit.
I warned you. I told you it'd get interesting, maybe if you'd listen.
My religion does not approve.
It's my religion too.
I never told you what my religion is. You're a fake runner.
Okay, so like I was saying. So, guess what though? After 47 days, I finally reached land. But sadly, I was with 2 other guys, but one of them passed away because life was just too hard out in the waters. So, once I reached land, I was in Japan. And Japan was not one of our allies. We were definitely enemies at the time. So we got there, and then we became prisoners of war.
What?
Yeah. Then we went to this concentration camp, and let me just tell you, it was horrible.
Horrible? How horrible?
Horrible.
Scale of 1 to 100. Come on.
79.
That's not that bad.
They would take us there, and we were tortured. Look at me. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
We were tortured, beaten, starved.
Are you crying?
It was just really bad. So we were in there for 5 years. The war ended in 1945. We were there forever. And since they hadn't heard of me in forever, I was actually pronounced dead by the U.S. Army. I was pronounced dead. So the war ended and I was finally released. Thank God. So I just went back to my normal, but that was like my story.
That was a long story.
It was an interesting though one, wasn't it, folks?
Wait, are you done talking? Commercial break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back with Louis. Anyway, so post life, after your story, what was the result of all that?
The sitch.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hello? Queen Latifah's on the line?
Look at her.
Queen Latifah? Oh, who am I with? Oh, I'm with Louis Zimmerman. You're right, Queen Latifah is better. Donald Trump is on the phone. I gotta go. It's pretty big. Gotta go.
She's more important than I am.
Queen? Donald Trump is a guy. I gotta go.
I'm not so sure about that. She literally just left me. I'm gonna go to the authorities about this. So I guess I'm gonna just finish out the show by myself. Like, my host left, so I'm not quite sure what to do. Since the whole audience is sitting here watching me right now, I guess I should just finish out my story because it is so interesting. After all of the hardships in my life, well, almost all of them, I suffered alcoholism because life was just really hard, and after all I went through, I went to alcohol for my issues. And so after I was basically addicted, I saw me and my wife were about to get a divorce, and things were just not going well at all. I went to go see Billy Graham again, and I heard one of his sermons, and he's like a really good speaker. So listening to his sermon really inspired me to become a better person. So just listening to him and the way he put things about God really made me want to not do the things I was doing anymore. So I quit the alcohol. all the hardships in my life really motivated me to, be there for others, be an example. I used to do inspirational speaking just to help others who might be going through sort of the same thing. But one thing I learned from this is that God is always there for you when you need Him the most, and He will help you through anything if you rely on Him to help you. So I hope you guys like this segment. I wish my host could end this show, but instead I will. So have a good day.